Hello everybody, Lurks here, welcome to my channel, and today it's the Hotpoint Aquarius Tumble Dryer and how to clean your filter. Now the filter is an important part of your dryer. It accumulates lint and fluff that's formed while it's drying, and it's really important to take it out and give it a good clean. And where the filter slots in, it's also a good idea to give that a good clean as well, and I'll take you through those steps now. It's a good idea to switch the tumble dryer off at the mains and unplug it. Open the door on your tumble dryer by simply pushing it and it pops out. Oh, there's a sock trying to escape there. And the filter is in the front here, so just literally lift it out and look at that. Look how much lint and fluff has formed on that filter. So that filter is doing its job. Now the easiest way to get rid of most of this is to use your finger. Just scrape it off. It should just come off kind of in a nice film. Get as much off as that as possible and you can put that straight in the dustbin. Once you've got rid of most of that, you can then take your vacuum cleaner and get rid of all the smaller bits. If you've got a handheld vacuum cleaner, that would be absolutely ideal. Make sure you get into all those nooks and crannies. Just be careful with that gauze, don't put too much pressure on it because you don't want that to rip. Once you've given it a vacuum, you can then run it under some cold water. This just gives it a good final clean. Don't be tempted to put this in the dishwasher, it'll be way too hot. Once you've finished running it under the cold water and it's nice and clean, make sure you dry it off properly. And then this is what it looks like after we've finished cleaning it. Now before we put it back in, it's a really good idea to clean inside where the filter goes, because this does build up lots of fluff and lint as well. So take a vacuum cleaner. If you've got a handheld vacuum cleaner, that will be easier for access. And just give that a really good clean. The condenser unit for this tumble dryer is at the bottom, and it's a good idea to clean that once a month, and there's a link above now about how to do that. Then put the filter back in. It can only go in one way. Then remember to plug the tumble dryer back in and switch it on. And then the tumble dryer is ready to be used again. So let's load it up with some damp clothes. And then we'll start a 60-minute cycle. And after that I'll show you the filter again, and it's amazing how much fluff and lint you accumulate on the filter just from one tumble dryer. And that's why it's really important to clean it out every time you do a tumble dryer cycle. If you don't clean it and the filter gets clogged up, the airflow inside the dryer is seriously compromised and drying times will lengthen, and it will also consume more energy, and it may also damage your tumble dryer. And we'll just check the filter again, and look at that, it's amazing how quickly it builds up. So we'll just give that one another good clean and stick it back. It's a good idea after you've finished the cycle just to check the inside of the drum, make sure that there's nothing left behind, any small items. And I'll tell you what, that definitely deserves a lovely cup of tea. Oh. I hope you found that useful. Up on this side, there's a video on what to do if your dishwasher is not draining water properly. And over on this side, there's a video on how to keep your washing machine hygienically fresh. Thanks for visiting my channel, everyone. I really appreciate it.